Hi, I'm Emily Bliss from Mums on the Run, mom of 3, physical therapist and running coach. And today I'm going to take you through my current strength workout. I strength train once or twice a week, and it's so important to support my running. And it isn't something that I've always done, but now that I have 3 kids, I don't always make it out for a run. I feel great if I can get some strengthening in. We are going to start with some squats. We're going to do 50 squats just as a warm-up, and I'm going to talk you through the rest of the workout. So what I'm currently loving is picking 4 to 6 exercises, and then between each exercise, we're either going to do push-ups or burpees. 10 push-ups, 10 burpees, something like that. And I also have a couple weights here with me. So I have a 15-pound weight and I have a 35-pound weight. And both of those are pretty challenging for me. If you are not using weights yet, if you are more newly postpartum and just starting to get back to strengthening, you can totally do this workout without weights. Or you could do it holding your baby, right? Or you can just stay inspired. Okay, we're gonna speed up a little bit. To be honest, I was gonna do 50, but I'm not counting. This is a low impact exercise routine, which just means there's no jumping, there's no hopping. So this is a good one for your pelvic floor. If you're just getting back into strengthening and you're not quite running yet and you just want to do a little bit of glute strengthening, a little bit of leg strengthening, support your running before you get back to running. Okay, out of breath. During pregnancy, especially if you're not consistent with working out, for so many reasons, your muscles can get a little bit weaker and they might not support running once you get back to being postpartum. So once you start running, you want to make sure that your muscles are ready to meet you where they need to be, which just means if you want to go for a run, you want your muscles to be able to support you to do that run, okay? So we did a bunch of squats, now we're gonna do 10 push-ups. Let's do it. Modification is from your knees. Do it from your knees, you can do it from your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. And we're not going for perfection here, we're just getting through it, okay? We're just being strong, we're not being too picky, but we're breathing and we're noticing our form, okay? So the next one, I'm gonna start with, oh, this is actually 20 pounds, not 15. You can start with 0 weight, you can start with 5 pounds. If you haven't done this yet, skip the weight altogether. We're gonna do single leg RDL. So you're gonna balance on one foot, tip all the way forward, shoulder, hip, heel are in a line, and then you're gonna come all the way back up. I add a little bit of a high knee so I can get a biceps curl in there as well. And we're doing 10, if I remember to count. Again, this is important because it works on your single leg control, which is important for every single step of running. It works on glute strength and it works on balance, and it's really functional. This is how I pick up my toys. Well, not my toys, but this is how I pick up my kids' toys. I think that's 8, let's do 2 more. 9 and 10, awesome. Okay, same thing, other side. I always notice that one side is a little bit harder. This is my hard side. A little harder to balance, my control isn't as good. But we're just supporting. We're just going for it. I'm breathing, I'm not holding my breath. This is actually a great exercise to do. If you have a baby with you, you can play little games, you can carry them. I think we'll do 2 more, and then we're moving on to burpees. Last one. Whew. Okay. So we already did our 10 push-ups. Now our recovery exercise is going to be 10 burpees. You ready? So we're jumping up, all the way down, jump up. If you need a modification, because we're not really jumping yet, reach up, all the way down, step back, step forward, come up. All right, let's go. Up. 1, 2. Woo! Now we're having fun. Okay, halfway done. 6, 7. We're breathing. If you need to take a rest, that's totally fine. And now I've lost count. I can't remember if that's 9 or 10. Okay, we are doing it. Warmed up through our first 2 exercises. We have, let's see, 1, 2. We have 4 exercises left, which means 2 more sets of push-ups and 2 more sets of burpees. All right, next one is going to be, I'm going to pick a heavy weight for this one. I've got my 35-pound weight. Again, you don't have to use weight at all. I like to hold it just on one side so it counters my balance. So I have to use a little more core on this side, a little bit more glute. Again, this is just purely for running, right? So you're going to stand up tall, lunge back, come up to a high knee. Whew. And don't lose your balance like me. So we're doing 10. And I like having a heavy weight because it throws off my balance. Keep breathing. And if you want to take it to the next level for the next couple, you go up onto your toe and really drive through your foot. 1 more. Good. Same thing, other side. All right, weights in the other hand, opposite leg is stepping back. So you're stepping back, whoa, come up to a high knee, and then back down. Control is key. And the last 2, I'm going to try going up on my toe without falling over. 1 more for good measure. I like to do this in a walking pattern too sometimes, which makes reciprocal motion a little bit easier. If you're going up on your toe, you can also just walk, come up. It is a whole heck of a lot easier without a weight. Okay, push-ups, let's go. 10 of them. Count with me. We're doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! That's hard. Plank with toe taps, which is like sort of a recovery because we're not using our legs as much, but it's gonna hammer in on our core. Modification for plank. If you're just getting back into planks, your modification is to go up on your knees and your elbows, inhale down, exhale up. If you feel like you can hold from your knees, sweet. If you're ready for the next challenge, you can do it from your elbows or your knees, or your elbows or your hands. You're gonna pop up onto your toes and hold it. If you need to drop to your knees, totally fine. We're gonna do 30 toe taps, alternating out to the side. Ready? So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're just breathing. You can focus on what your abdominals are doing. If you're worried about your diastasis, you can look at it. I've got a little bit of coning happening when I do this, but I'm not worried about it because I'm breathing and I know my body and I know that I can feel it in the muscles I want to be feeling it, which is in my lower abs. Okay, I lost count, but let's rest because you know what's coming up next, right? Burpees. Okay, we're doing it again. Modify if you need to, catch your breath if you need to, and let's be awesome. Okay, 10 burpees. Woo! We're doing it. Whew. Last one. Okay, nicely done. If you need to grab water, grab water. I'm gonna catch my breath and get ready for the next exercise, which is another leg exercise. We are doing split squats. So I'm grabbing a chair. Okay. If you're like recently postpartum, just getting back into things, you can do this one. It's really hard. You start with your knees against a chair. 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's low impact, just isolating the leg. So I've got 20 pounds here. That's what I feel like I can do with pretty good form. And we're gonna do 10. If I didn't have any weight, I'd be aiming for 20. So I'm coming down, trying to keep good alignment with my leg. Mostly just not letting this knee wobble all over the place. And I'm breathing, which is what a lot of us just forget to do. Okay, I think that was 10 or 11. We're switching sides. You can match your feet. I like to work out barefoot because it works on my foot strength. Right? Spreading those toes. I danced for a long time, and so my feet are pretty messed up, but working on strengthening them and being barefoot more has helped a ton, specifically with my bunions, which I've had since I was a teenager. Something you usually just think like old people have, but no, I have bunions. Okay, that was at least 10. You're doing awesome. There's our chair, which means it's time for more push-ups. This is your last set of push-ups. Let's take it up a level. Try something harder. If you were doing it from your knees and your hands, try a couple from your toes and then bump back down. If you're doing full-on push-ups, we're gonna do 12, okay? Let's do this. Nine, 10, 2 more. Whoop, whoop. And that is fatiguing for me. So here we are, 32 push-ups in. Like, I feel so strong. Last leg exercise before we do one more set of burpees. Squat to overhead press. So you can do just a regular squat if you have baby in a carrier or just a holding baby or spermie toddler. That counts as weight. Just do regular squats. If you want to use 5 pound, 10 pounds, 15, whatever, I'm going to use 35. You're going to start here. This is a little too heavy for me, but trying to get stronger, so pushing that threshold. You're going to squat as deep as you can go, and then lift overhead. And we're breathing. And I'm going to try 10. This exercise is like a little too hard for my arms, but you know, this is how you get stronger. Whew. Two more. You can do it. Whew. All right, that was hard for me. But you know what? That's 35 pounds. My kids, 2 of them are over 40 pounds. So if you think about it, I lift more than that all the time. And one of the things I struggle with right now is after mountain biking, hauling my bike up and lifting it up to put it on the wall, of course. So this will help me with that, right? Help me lift my kids up if they need anything, when we're at the park, whatever. This is functional training, right? We got our legs, we got our butt, we got our quads. We're like super awesome, which means one exercise left, which is the burpee. Let's do it. 10 more. And then we're done. Ready? Let's go. You can do it, do it. Come on, come on. We're gonna do 4 more. 1, because we're tough. 2, 3, go, go, go. 4, whew. All right, you guys are awesome. That was awesome. If you want, you can go back through that entire set again. Thank you for joining me today. Remember to like and subscribe to Mums on the Run, and I will see you next time. Let's keep being awesome.